Hi everyone, this is Darcy and today I'm going to talk about many skincare tools and also skincare that you can use with your NIRA Pro for even better results. And I'm going to answer a lot of your questions that I have gotten throughout the week since I have talked about the NIRA Pro. So if you want to hear more about it, keep on watching. But before we get to this video, we are live, and on my live videos today we're going to talk about a lot of things, so make sure if you're watching this as a replay to check out the timestamps below, which are chapters that you can jump anywhere in this video. That way you can watch all the information, because it's going to be lots of great information, lots of great tips for you guys on my live videos. So make sure to check the timestamps below so you can jump anywhere in this video. So now let's get right to it. So if you're not familiar with the NIRA Pro, the NIRA laser is a non-fractional laser that you can use at home for stimulating collagen production, brightening your skin, dark spots, wrinkles, even broken capillaries. So I have full dedicated videos on the NIRA Pro and the NIRA Precision, which is the other NIRA product, which I have here too. So a lot of the tips that I'm talking about today work for both of these devices. So if you want more information about them, I'll leave the NIRA Pro and the whole NIRA timeline playlist on the description box below, so you can click and get more information, because this video is going to focus on how to combine this technology with other technologies. And on that note, I'm going to start by saying you do not need to get everything that I'm talking about today in order to get results with these two devices. They should suffice for you to get amazing results, which I also have a video showing my 30 days results with the NIRA Pro, and that will be also in the description box below with lots of before and afters, because by themselves they work. But I have gotten a lot of questions for you guys how you combine your current skincare tools or skincare with the NIRA, and that's why I'm doing this video, to be helpful for you guys. But you don't need to run and get all the devices, but if you have them, definitely use them. Take the dust out of the drawer and use the devices that you get, because that's how you get even better results. Definitely using with other devices will probably improve your results, get them faster, but you don't need them. If you just have the NIRA, use it for at least 90 days and you should get results as well. And on that note, I want to clarify that I'm a review channel and I have done tons of reviews on my channel. I always do tool reviews, and when I do my tool reviews, I use the tool that I'm reviewing exclusively until I'm done with that review. So I'm not currently using the tools that I'm going to talk about today. Want to clarify that I'm only using the NIRA Pro right now, so you can see my results as I continue sharing with you guys my before and afters. So right now I'm getting results only with the NIRA Pro, but on this video I'm going to talk about, if you have these tools, you can include them on your NIRA Pro schedule, which I have answered a lot of your questions through a couple weeks ago, and I feel like it would be very helpful if you have some of these tools to watch this video. And definitely check the timestamps, because you can just jump around if you don't have some of the tools I'm talking about. And I'm not reviewing these tools, I have full reviews on them, so I'll also leave full reviews of them on the description box below if you want more information about them. But let's get started. I'm going to first, guys, talk a little bit about some changes that have happened on my channel and my life. And again, if you don't want to hear about it, it's okay. You can just jump right onto the review on the description box below. But if you watch my channel for a while, I want to tell you some of the changes that are happening in my life, because I love sharing it with you guys, and you guys have been so supportive with my journey on YouTube, which I'm actually over 10 years on YouTube now. So I finally took the plunge and I'm going to go full-time on YouTube. So this is my new studio, so I wanted to show you guys my new studio. It's actually an office building, so if you hear other people, I apologize, or the cars. I used to be on my home, but I had to actually find an office space because my current room at home will be used for my son that is a toddler, so he needs his own bedroom, so I needed to move. So I'm renting this office space, which is part of my new journey in my life, because I actually just turned 46 in July, so I'm having a little bit of a midlife crisis. Not a midlife crisis, but when you reevaluate your life, where you are, and think about the things you're passionate about and how you move forward from there. And now I decided to actually study to become an esthetician. So this office will be my YouTube studio, and once I finish school, which I'm going back to school, which is so exciting, to become an esthetician will be my clinic. So if you are in LA, once I get my license, you can come get treated with me, because I'm very passionate about skincare, and I feel like I'm definitely ready to take this plunge and start a new chapter in my life. So that is what I'm clearing house. So let me know in the comments below if you like the new studio, the new background, and I love to hear from you guys. And of course, if you want to support my channel, make sure you use the a few links on the description box below. That really helps me on my new journey as I'm really trying to get this, passion of mine started, and I always appreciate support. Of course, if you like my reviews and they're helpful to you, it's always helpful to me if you use my affiliate links as well, because this will be my full-time job from now on as I'm going to school as well. So I'm pretty excited to start this journey that I want to share with you guys. So let me know on the comments below if you have any questions about that. And today is the first time I'm shooting here, so I'm still gonna figure out the lights and everything. So bear with me, and if you hear the neighbors, also bear with me. So now let's jump right into it. And once I started this idea to do this, combination. Oh yeah, by the way, oh sorry, one last thing. Today is actually NIRA's anniversary, and they have the anniversary sale going on right now, so you can save 20% off on the NIRA Pro and Precision with my discount code. You can actually save with the NIRA Pro. The normal sale without my discount code is just on the Precision. So make sure, if you're interested on this tool, of course, if you want to purchase it, take a look at the description box with all the links and the discount code, so you can use it to save some money, and check out my other videos to see if it's something that works for you, because I'm going to be talking about a lot of tools today as well. So yeah, the sale is going on right now, so all the information is on my community page and description box below. But if you watch this and the sale is already done, don't worry about it. You can always save my discount code, and they have sales throughout the year, but on the anniversary sale usually is the big one, so they usually include more percentage. So just that for you guys. So yeah, so I have been using the NIRA Pro exclusively. I'm not using any of the tools right now, just for demonstration purpose on my channel, but I figure a lot of you guys may have these tools, so let's jump right in. I'm gonna go not in particular order, but we're gonna cover all of this. And again, jump on the timestamp below if you want to jump around. So the way I'm using the NIRA just by itself, I'm trying to use daily, at least once a day. I kind of use 5 times a week, to be honest, and I have increased the level. I used the photos from my 30 days review were on level 1. I put on level 3 right now, and it's pretty comfortable, so I'm not feeling any pain. But I did get results at level 1, so if you are more sensitive, you can stay with level 1. I'm still using the Precision on my eye hoods, and guys, I mean, if you've seen my videos before, and I will put maybe the playlist from my eye hood lifting challenge. My eyes have transformed so much, and I love how tight my eyelids have been. And yeah, so I'm using the Precision, but I'm also using the Pro, which you can use in your eyelids, and I have talked about in my last video some tips on how you can use the Pro. So no, you don't need to get both of them if you don't want to. You can just use the Pro on your eyelids as well, because I've been testing for you guys and it does work. I like that it does make everything quicker. The only thing I don't like is that I like the Precision for the eye hoods because it kind of goes into smaller areas of the eye, but it is up to you. You can, work around if you have smaller eyes. Watch my last video that I give some tips on using the Pro on your eye hood. So technically you don't need both if you can make it work. And also I've heard from you guys that some people have been using the Precision all over the face. It probably takes longer because it's a lot smaller of a head. But you guys have reported that you got good results as well with the Precision. So it's up to you what works for your schedule, what works for your budget, to get the device that you will use. I didn't use the Precision on the rest of my face. When I tested Precision, which is the smaller one, was only on my eye area, and I got amazing results. I've been sharing throughout the years with you guys. This is a device that I always go back to when I'm in between devices, if I'm not doing anything for the eye area, and it's the only one that really improved my crepiness on my eyelids. And I noticed this when I do hi Nancy, good to see you here. So happy you could make it. I'm gonna go to the chat at the end of the video, but I can see you guys are making some comments. And thank you Denise. I'm glad you like the studio. I'm so excited. This is, maybe another day I'll do a little studio tour because I have a little table so I can kind of practice my skincare. I'm so excited, guys. So yeah, so you can use one or the other or both if it works for your budget, but you can make it work with either one, because I know, this is an expensive device. That's why I'm really putting a lot of effort on testing it out for you guys, so you can see if the results are something that work for you, because again, aging in different stages of your life, you will use different things, or you may have different needs. So once I talk about the combination of devices, you can also give an idea of what can you use, because the NIRA laser helps with collagen production, fine lines and wrinkles, and also dark spots. I'm also noticing my sunspot getting a lot lighter, and even some of my broken capillaries, that is so hard, guys, to get rid of them, getting a little lighter. So this is something, you know, that I will be comparing a little bit with the other tools to see if you need it. So let's get started. First, I'm going to talk about combining the NIRA with EMS. And EMS is a stronger form of microcurrent that and this one is the Medicube EMS shot that I have a full review on my channel. I'll leave the link in the description box below, because one of the things that I want to let you know is that the NIRA will not firm your face muscles. So if you are somebody that have a lot of sagginess on your face, having collagen will improve the plumpiness, will improve the quality of your skin, but it will not lift your muscle. Once the skin is tighter with the NIRA, you'll definitely feel a little bit of a lift, but it's not the same as if you use microcurrent, which I'll talk about it too, or EMS. And I always suggest EMS, especially if you have jowling, which is, you know, with the jowling here, or if you have lost a lot of the definition on your jaw. I find that EMS is the best thing that I have seen for contouring of the jaw and even the double chin. So I still recommend, if you have, you know, an EMS device, to combine with the NIRA to get even better results for those areas, because the NIRA will not lift the muscle. That is microcurrent or EMS. And I have talked about this tool before, and I'm not using the EMS shot right now, and that's what I feel like my jawline is not as defined as it was before. And I mentioned and I showed the before and after on my NIRA 30 days videos. So also is something for you to keep in mind when you think about which kind of results you can get. You'll definitely have tightening, which I'm feeling with the NIRA Pro, tightening my little turkey neck here is a lot better. But as far as the contour of the jaw, the actual muscle, I still recommend EMS. If you have your EMS device or microcurrent device, it's great to use with the NIRA to get those lifting even better, because it's lifting the muscles. So if you are combining the NIRA with EMS, you can do the NIRA first and then you do the EMS after, because you want to live your muscles in the trained position. So that is something, if you already have the EMS shot, which I know a lot of you guys do, definitely use with the NIRA to really get that jaw snatched. And I'm excited to be done with the testing of the NIRA so I can go back on this one, because this is a tool that I always go back to, because no other tool, even microcurrent, has really made my jaw super tight. So I still recommend this. If you have it, you can use this after your NIRA. So now going into the line. Other tools, let's do this one. I also have talked about the Ussera from Medicube as well, which is a device that also helps promote collagen production in the deep layers of your skin. I also have a full review on it. We'll leave that in the description box below. And I used the Ussera right before, I was testing the Ussera right before I was testing the NIRA, and I got a lot of questions from you guys to compare, or if you have the Ussera, how do you use the NIRA, and that's why I'm including on this video. But you do not need the Ussera to get results. If you have the NIRA, you will get great results as well for collagen production. But I think the main differences with this is that with the Ussera, it uses high frequency as well as ultrasound. So this one, it has two different technologies to stimulate collagen production, and you just kind of use it on your face, but you cannot use on your eye area. You cannot use on your eyelids. You cannot use on the thyroid area. So this device can improve your results with the NIRA if you already have it, but you cannot use this device on, the thyroid, on your eye. You cannot use on your under eye, and you cannot use it here either, on this part here. So those are the parts you cannot use the Ussera, but it still works for collagen production as well, and it does some brightening. And I found it does some lifting, but I still, again, for the jaw, still prefer the EMS. Even on the Ussera video, I mentioned that. If you have sagginess and jowling, collagen production will improve it, because you're going to get more plumpiness of your skin, but it will not going to lift the muscles. So this is something to keep in mind. And if you have the Ussera, you don't need to go get it. But if you have the Ussera and you have the NIRA, it's very important not to use them in the same day, because the Ussera also uses heat in the deep layer of your skin to produce collagen. So if you have it, I would not use it on the same day. Also, the Ussera is a very strong device that you only use twice a week. So with the Ussera, and if you have the Ussera and you want to combine with the NIRA, I will use the Ussera once a week and the NIRA on the days that you're not using the Ussera device. And that probably will increase your results since they're both stimulating collagen production. But it's very important not to use them on the same day since the NIRA also uses heat to stimulate the collagen production. And the way you use is that you can use the NIRA all over the face, and also it'll be, advantage to have the NIRA because you could use the NIRA on your eye hoods, under the eye, and even on the thyroid, which I have checked with NIRA, and you cannot use the Ussera on the thyroid area. But the NIRA affects a lot of the dermis to produce the collagen, so it doesn't go as deep for the thyroid. So they have a double, triple check with them, and they said it's okay to use the NIRA on the thyroid area. So, and also, so those are the main differences. So if you have the Ussera, you can use the NIRA, just don't use it on the same day. Bring it down to once a week only if you have the Ussera, and use the NIRA on the other days and on the other areas that you cannot use the NIRA. But again, you do not need to get good results. You can just have the NIRA or the Ussera and then see if you need any extra results. So that is important to talk about. There's another device that I also get questions all the time, and on that I'm going to include the category of microneedling as well, because this is the Airshot device from Medicube, which kind of works like a microneedle to help, with skin texture, penetrate your skincare even deeper, and is a very powerful device that in general you use once or twice a week tops, and have to leave at least 3 days in between because it is a very strong device. I'm not currently using it, but when I was using this one, I definitely noticed a lot of results of my pores, and it feels just like the results you get from cosmetic microneedling. So on that note, if you have the Airshot and you want to use the NIRA, do not use it on the same day. And since the Airshot you only use basically once a week, twice tops, then you don't need to interfere so much with the NIRA. So use the Airshot on the days that you don't use the NIRA, and make sure use the Airshot once a week and the NIRA on the other days. And the Airshot, what would improve the results of the NIRA? The Airshot can really help push your skincare even deeper to help hydrate. So if you have the Airshot, definitely use it with the NIRA, but not on the same day. But the benefit of using with the NIRA is that the Airshot will help give the even better results for the collagen production, especially if you have serums that are beneficial for collagen production. You use those serums after the Airshot. I have a whole review of the Airshot. For more information, make sure you check that out. But it is really beneficial to get that hydration deeper, because the NIRA laser, being a laser, is very, very you will feel your skin getting drier. So I always talk about, which I'll talk about skincare as well. Again, you do not need tools with the NIRA. You can use with your skincare too. But again, if you have it already, might as well use it. So the way to use it is once a week and the NIRA on the other days. And make sure to use a super hydrating serum, anti-aging serum, to stimulate the collagen. That way we improve your results with the NIRA, since it works like a microneedling type of device. And on that note, if you are using an actual microneedle, which I don't use, this kind of works really well, if you don't want to use microneedling. But if you do use microneedling, cosmetic microneedling, which is a thinner, type of needle, you can use the NIRA, but again, not on the same day. And if you want to use more of a medical microneedling, then you would have to wait at least a week or two before you can use the NIRA. So be careful with that, because microneedling actually creates it goes deeper on the skin. If you use actual needle, it actually creates the channels on your skin, but is actually perforating your skin as a needle. So I would advise, if you use a medical microneedle, which I know some people do at home, which is better to do with an esthetician, but if you are safe enough, you can do at home. If you use medical microneedle, which is a deeper needle, the ones that actually, sometimes bleed, make sure to wait at least a week to use the NIRA, because you don't want to use the NIRA on top of that. Definitely not on the same day, but pay attention to your skin. Make sure you don't overdo it as well. Make sure you always pay attention to your skin and your needs. But with the Airshot, you can use once a week, not on the day of the NIRA, and still get some even more improvement on hydration, fine lines, and wrinkles, depending on the skincare that you use. I find that the NIRA does help with pores as well. Since I've been noticing the NIRA Pro has helped refine my pores as well. Again, nothing's gonna make your pores completely go away, guys. That's something to keep in mind. But they get smaller and more refined with the laser, with the NIRA laser as well. And if you are using the Airshot from Medicube, you probably can get even more results for your pores and scars and acne scars. So this is something to keep in mind. But you don't need it, only if you have it. This is the way you can use them together. Alrighty, and another device that I get questioned all the time, which I actually just did a Instagram live with EvenSkyn about the Lumo, and I got questions for you guys too, how to use the Lumo with the NIRA, and that's why I want to talk about it right now as well. Since I have reviewed this device, I will leave again all the full detailed reviews on the description box. This is not a review of the Lumo, but how to combine them. So if you have the Lumo is a device that has radiofrequency, EMS. It also has like a cleansing feature. It also has a feature to push the ingredients deeper into your skin. So it's sort of like, and also has LED lights. So this is kind of like an all-in-one device. Also very, very good quality. It does feel like you feel it. It's very, very strong. So the same thing, actually, I forgot to mention, but the Medicube EMS shot, also you feel it, like you get the twitching because it has EMS, which is a very, very strong type of current. So when I used the Lumo, I felt like it really made great results for my neck elasticity, but it did help with my contour of my jaw, but I still like the Medicube EMS shot for the jaw contouring better, because I find that the actual the way the tool is, it kind of like hugs your jaw in a way that is, kind of making it more of a contour. But the Lumo will still also contour your jaw. It's not as dramatic as the EMS, but it still works. But if you have the Lumo and you have the NIRA, how do you use them together? Well, the Lumo has many different features. So if you use the Lumo with the NIRA, with the EMS feature, as well as the radio frequency, I would not use them on the same day. So since the Lumo you use once or twice a week, if you're using the NIRA, I would only use the Lumo once a week for the EMS as well as radio frequency, because again, radio frequency still uses heat, so you do not want to overheat your skin by using on the same day. So it's the way you can use them together if you already have the Lumo. Then on that note, let's go through the radio frequency, because I also get a lot of questions that a lot of you guys have the NEWA, and I'm also going to talk about the Nebulyft as well. Again, I'm going over everything because I got all your questions, and I want to make sure you guys know how to use them together if you choose to use them together. But again, you do not need them to use together, but if you have them, why not? So the NEWA is a device that I have reviewed on my channel as well, and on the NEWA video I use it by itself as well, so you can look at my before and afters, which kind of results you can get with the NEWA. The NEWA is a radio frequency device that also uses heat, and the way you use the NEWA when you first start is 5 days a week to get results for at least like 3 months. I mean, you can see results quicker than that, but in general, 2 to 3 months, because that's how long it takes to get the collagen to build. And then after that, you can use once or twice a week. I'm mentioning this because depending on which stage you are using your NEWA, it will vary how you use your NIRA. So if you have the NEWA and if you have the NIRA Pro and you want to use them together, the same thing applies. Since they're 2 tools that use heat, you do not use them on the same day. So you can use the NIRA one day, the NEWA the other day, if you are on the, still within the 3-month period that you're using the NEWA. But if you're using the NEWA already on the maintenance mode, then you only use the NEWA once a week, and then you use the NIRA on the other days that you're not using the NEWA. So hopefully that was clear for you guys, because it is a radio frequency tool, so you have to use a little more often in the beginning So then you have to see which stage you are of using the NEWA to build the collagen. And it does build really good collagen, so using them together, if you already have it, could improve your results for the collagen production. But the NEWA cannot be used on the eye area, cannot be used on the eyelids, it cannot be used on the thyroid. So then you use the NIRA on the areas that you cannot use the NEWA, and you can use the NIRA everywhere else as well, hands and décolletage. But just make sure you do not use them on the same day. That's very, very important. You do not want to overheat your skin. So that is how we use them together. Now, how do you use the NIRA with the Nebulyft? The Nebulyft is also a radiofrequency device, but it's a very gentle radiofrequency device. Oh, I forgot to mention something very, very important. The NEWA and also the Lumo are radiofrequency devices that you cannot use if you have darker skin tones, and that is very, very important to know. And it does say on the website, and I did mention during the reviews as well, so you have to be careful with your skin tone when you're using radiofrequency devices, because they heat up the skin and can cause hyperpigmentation for people with darker skin tones. I mention this because the Nebulyft is the only radiofrequency that I know of in the market that you can use with any skin tones, but it's a more gentle radiofrequency. So with the Nebulyft, the way you use it is always, every single day, for 10 minutes. You never really go onto maintenance mode with the Nebulyft. You use every single day for 10 minutes, always. And they made it this way so you can kind of like fit in people's schedule. And again, it's a tool that really helps with collagen production. It does give some brightening as well. So if you have the Nebulyft and you want to get, but the Nebulyft, I mean, at least this version that I have here, I think they came up with a new version now. I haven't tested it out. The newer version you can use on your eye area and eyelids, I think. But this one, if you have the white or the black Nebulyft, you cannot use on the eye areas and you cannot use on the thyroid. So the advantage of using the NIRA Pro is that you use the NIRA Pro on the areas that you cannot use the Nebulyft. But since the Nebulyft is something you have to use every single day, again, I would not use them on the same day, so you can alternate. Use the Nebulyft one day, use the NIRA Pro the other day. So alternate them and use them, you know, more often, since the Nebulyft is a device that is more gentle for all the skin tones, all skin types. And by the way, guys, the NIRA Pro also is safe to use with any skin tones, any skin type. So even if you have darker skin tone, I like that it's also an option for people with darker skin tones for building collagen without worrying about extra hyperpigmentation that can happen with other certain devices that produce more heat. So you also have to be careful on that. So if you have darker skin tone, always make sure to look at the contraindications or limitations of the tools. But the Nebulyft you can use with any skin tone, and the NIRA Pro you can also use with any skin tone safely, because the type of heat, it doesn't cause any extra hyperpigmentation. So yeah, so if you have the Nebulyft, you can use every one day the Nebulyft, one day the NIRA laser, and that way you can combine and get even better results, and also you are able to treat your eye areas if you have the NIRA Pro. So that's how you use them together. I'm gonna mention this device here because I've been meaning to talk about this for the longest time. I have to do an update video. This is a device I bought on eBay, and this is like $20. It goes, like, you have to plug it on the outlet. I don't have it. It's still at home. I will probably talk about this device at some other time because I get so many questions. This is a device that only has ultrasonic fat cavitation. So this is to remove fat. I want to include on this video because when I used this device for many years, by the way, guys. Whenever I gain too much weight, this is the only thing that really helps to take the fat off my under chin, but you do not use this device on the rest of your face. Do not. And also, this is a home use device. It's not the same than the ultrasonic fat cavitation that you can buy on Alibaba or Amazon. Those do not use on your face. They're too strong. It is really, really important. So this device is a little controversial because of that, because it does use the technology that you shouldn't use on your face. But this is a home use one that you can use on your body. And they say you can use on your face. And it's very, very, it's a lot weaker than a lot of those devices that you see everywhere. So I want to make sure to warn you guys about that, because I actually had somebody comment that they use one of those devices on their face, and not a good idea. Do not do that. Be really, really careful with certain devices you can buy on Amazon, Alibaba. Some of them are too strong. They're even like professional devices that people can buy, but they should be used by a professional. That way you don't, you know. Anyway, sorry, I'm rambling. I want to mention that because when I used to use this device when I was younger, because I've been using this for a long time, and I used to remove the fat from my under chin. That's all the area I use it, on my under chin, like right there. And I'll put the video. It's a very controversial video because of that, because there are other devices you should not use on your face. So I only use it here, and it works like a miracle to take away the fat here, and it's 20 bucks on eBay. So it works really well. However, when I was younger and I removed the fat from my under chin, this chin sprang right back up. I didn't have any loose skin. I didn't have any problems because this device is only ultrasonic fat cavitation. That's it. It only removes the fat. And it's also, you can also use on the rest of your body, but I don't because it takes too long to use on the rest of my body. Under my chin is like 8 minutes, a couple times a week, and it does the job. But to use on the rest of my body, I have to use every day for half an hour, and I don't have time. So maybe one day I would do, you know, on the rest of my body. And I feel like if you have just a little bit to lose, then it's worth it. But if you have a lot to lose like me, I don't think, you know, it's worth, I mean, unless you have time. I don't have the time, but it does work for my under chin. Anyway, sorry. I'm mentioning this because now that I'm older, whenever I use this device, it does remove the fat, but I'm left with skin, just loose skin. And I think that's what really messed me up. I think this year or last year, I can't remember when I used it last. I'm not using currently, guys. But when I used it last, I've noticed, yeah, my double chin was gone, and I was left with like a wobbly skin because I'm older. And as you get older, your skin don't bounce back as quickly. And you can relate to that if you lose a lot of weight and you're older. I'm 46. As I'm getting older, when the skin loses the fat, it is left with skin just hanging there. So I'm mentioning this because if you are using this device from watching that video and you are an older person and you are experiencing just the jiggle left after the fat is gone, the NIRA is amazing to use together if you already have it, because the NIRA would really help to tighten that skin that is just hanging there, to firm it up. And I've been noticing this area here is firming up a lot. I'm not using this device right now, but next time I use it, I definitely will combine with the NIRA. You can combine also radio frequency to help to tighten up. But I'm mentioning, if you're using this device, you use this device a couple times a week until you lose the fat. And then when you're done with the fat, do not use it again. It's not a device you use all the time. It's as needed or to maintain when the fat comes back. And if you're left with the jiggle, and that will also work for somebody that are in a diet, losing a lot of weight really quickly, and you're older, definitely the NIRA will help to tighten that skin that's left after you lose weight or you use a device like this. But be careful with this device, guys. Do not use on the rest of your face. I had a subscriber commenting, oh, I have chubby cheeks, I'm gonna use on my cheeks. And I said, no. If you have chubby cheeks, love your chubby cheeks, because as you get older, you want them there, because once you lose the fat, it's really hard to get them back. And I will do a video about fat, you know, how to replace the fat on your face, because I've been finding some new information about it. I have a very good friend, Claudia from YouTube, Claudia Gloves. I'll leave her video in the description box below. She had a very great journey getting her fat back on her face. Amazing results. I don't have a lot of fat loss on my face because I gain a lot of weight, and that kind of keeps my fat there. But I feel like when I gain collagen, it also helps to look more plump. But if you're somebody that experienced fat loss, make sure you watch my friend's video on the description box below. She had a beautiful journey finding different things that I will mention on my channel, but definitely watch her video too, that has a lot of great information, because losing fat on your face ages you, and it's so hard to get it back. But now there's different technologies, different procedures you can do to replace the fat, but you do not want to do it. You do not want to lose the fat on the rest of your face, because it's so hard to get it back. And if you watch Claudia's video, you understand. So you do not want to use any device to lose fat on your cheeks. Even if you feel like your cheeks are too chubby, love them, because you will love them a lot more when you're older and your face looks nice, full and plump. So just as a side note, so this device, I will leave the link of this device on the description box, but I bought on eBay, so be aware of that. Sometimes they have counterfeits. So the way to test this device is, you know, a real one, is just to put some water on it, and if it just kind of like has like a little bit of almost like the water has like little bubbles, and that means, you know, and the water just turns into like, I show on the device video how to test it to make sure it's not counterfeit, because they do sell so many counterfeit on eBay, and I will leave the link, but you can just go ultrasonic fat cavitation and this device should show up. It should be now more than 20 bucks, because I also saw on Instagram and Facebook being sold for like $170. It's the same device, because I did buy for my mom. The expensive one is like 120, and I compared them. It's the same device. So it is just something to be aware. Again, I don't have a coupon code because I just bought on eBay, but I wanted to mention, and I'll probably do a video update on this device to warn people even more. I have so many warnings on that video on the description, but a lot of people don't read it. So I want to mention on this as well, since it's very beneficial to use with the NIRA, especially if you're left with the jiggle after you remove the fat from your face, which is something you have to be extra careful. Now, let me go into the devices. They are more for hydration, because one of the things that you have to make sure you do when you're using the NIRA Pro is hydrate your face. Extra hydration. And that you do not need tools for that. You can just use your regular skincare, which I'll talk about it at the end, but you can use any of your skincare. And the way you use your skincare with the NIRA is very simple. Make sure you use the NIRA with a clean face, not wet, full of any makeup, free of any makeup or serums, and also dry, because you do not want to have any wetness on the face, because that can make it kind of hurt a little bit. I did one time wash my face and it was still a little damp, and I used the NIRA and it's kind of like it hurts. So make sure the face is fully dry and free of serum, free of makeup, and you apply your skincare after the NIRA Pro. And the way to do it, if you're just using regular skincare, especially for hydration, is to use a serum followed by a good moisturizer, and use face masks throughout the week or extra hydration, and then you get the best results. And you don't need any specific skincare. I'll mention the ones I've been using, because I'm not using these tools. I'm using specific skincare that I already have, but it's not something amazing yet, because I don't want to interfere with the results of the NIRA. But I'll mention some amazing skincare today too that can help improve your results as well. But I'm just using some basic skincare not to interfere with my NIRA results. So when I'm done with the review for you guys, you can see which kind of results you can get with the NIRA Pro alone. And that is very important for you guys to know. So I'm going to focus a little bit now on tools for hydration. And at the end, I'll give you some skincare suggestions if you have them, or if you are interested in a very good skincare to get even better results with the NIRA. So I'm going to start first with a hybrid of hydration and lifting, which is the ZIIP. The ZIIP, and this is the newest ZIIP, but you can also use with your previous versions of the ZIIP. I just don't have them right now, but I have all of the versions and they're still amazing. But if you have the ZIIP Halo, oh my goodness, use it with the NIRA. This will really change your life, because the ZIIP has, this ZIIP is a microcrine device, but it has 17 treatments that you can use from hydration, from lifting, from plumping. And the ZIIP is different than other microcrine devices in the market, because it has different waveforms that can help with fine lines and wrinkles, stimulating your collagen. So it will actually improve your results if you use it with the NIRA Pro. So the way you can use the ZIIP with the NIRA Pro, you can use after the NIRA Pro and use either their serum, or you can use regular, what is it called? Glycerin as well. It works, but I love their serums. They're very good. So in case you want to use your ZIIP with the NIRA, you use the NIRA first, again on a clean skin, and then after the NIRA you can use the founder's favorite, which I do have a demonstration on my channel. I have a ZIIP with me series that I do live showing demonstrations of the ZIIP, and I'm going to go through all the 17 treatments, so make sure you check out that series. And I was using consistently before I tried the NIRA just the ZIIP, and it's amazing the results you can get with this. It does help with collagen and many different things, but I feel like it's an amazing combination with the NIRA to get even better results. I'm not currently using consistently right now, only for the ZIIP with me series, which I'm exploring all the treatments. So on my ZIIP with me series, I talk about the founder's favorite, which is nanocurrent, which the ZIIP is the only one that has that. So the ZIIP nanocurrent will help to stimulate collagen, will help to the skin quality. So I feel like I'm not doing it right now, but I feel like it's a really good treatment to do after your NIRA Pro. use the Founder's Favorite, which is the treatment from the app, or you can use the Lift, which is just the, you know, the treatment that comes preset, which also has nanocurrent and also microcurrent. So in that note, if you have the ZIIP and you are trying to, you know, get a little more jaw definition, also great to use the Lift, which is just, you know, the preset one that comes with the ZIIP halo, and, you know, do it as your final step, always microcurrent as your final step. So if you're using with the halo, use the NIRA Pro first and follow with your ZIIP. And you can use them almost, I mean, the ZIIP doesn't have any heat. It's just microcurrent, nanocurrent, and different waveforms that will actually stimulate collagen production and improve your results if you already have it. You don't need to run get it if you have the NIRA or the ZIIP. Use it for 3 months and then see if you need anything else. They're two amazing devices that I'm like in love right now. So if you have the ZIIP, use after. And there's another, again, go through my ZIIP with me series because I'm going to go through all the ZIIP tutorials. There's one specifically for the jaw that uses a higher microcurrent type. I'm not using that right now, but it should carve your jaw more if you don't want to use EMS. So definitely if you have the halo, which I know a lot of you guys got it, use it with your NIRA Pro. If you have the NIRA Pro, it will improve your results and you will love it. And I can't wait to be done with my NIRA Pro test so I can go back to using the ZIIP, you know, more consistent like I was when I first received it, because I definitely saw some glow, some really great results with the halo and also the previous versions. If you have the previous versions of the ZIIP, they're amazing as well. So make sure you use them together for even better results. So definitely something to mention for you guys. So I'm gonna put this back here. And I bought this tool recently, which I will do a review probably after I'm done with my NIRA Pro, you know, before and afters. But yesterday I did a demo on it for my YouTube shorts. So you can watch that demo because I still have the glow from using this yesterday. And my skin is like glowing to heavens today from using this yesterday. I only use it for the demo. This device is the Medicube Booster H, I think, because I just bought it. I bought this myself, and I really think this device is genius. What it does is basically, I mean, you can use it with their serum, which this one is their Collagen Glow Bubble Serum, which helps, again, if you're using with the NIRA, to improve your collagen, but you don't need the serum. I actually, from my YouTube shorts, which I'll put the link if you want to check out the shorts, it's kind of funny, but I put it too much. You don't need that much. You can just put a little bit, and if you use too much, you become a little too shiny. But if you do this before makeup, you probably glows to heavens. And right now I don't have any moisturizer on my face, and I am glowing that I feel like the lights are like bouncing off my face. And I used this yesterday for the demonstration. This device will not, like, by itself take your wrinkles out or improve collagen. The main purpose of this device is to infuse your skincare that you already have deeper to your skin, like 480%, I think. So it will be like supercharging any of your skincare. So if you have it and you have the NIRA, this will really help your skin not to be dehydrated, because again, as I mentioned, if you have the NIRA Pro or the NIRA Precision, you need to use a serum, you need to use a moisturizer, you need to use masks a couple times a week to keep the hydration level up, because laser can be a little dry. But if you have this device, don't need to go and run and get it, but if you have this device, use it after your NIRA Pro. Don't need to use it with their skincare, which they're really good, but you can use it with your regular serums or your regular creams to push them deeper into your skin to get even better hydration, and that hydration really help your face and skin quality much better. But that would depend on the skincare that you use with these. So it's nice that you can use serums and even face creams. All this does is push the ingredients deeper into your skin. By itself, it's not going to remove wrinkles. It's not going to, by itself, it's not going to improve collagen. It's just a tool to push ingredients deeper into your skin and makes your skin glow. And they do have some research that it does help with pore refining, but I do feel like it also depends of skincare that you use, since this one is mostly for pushing the ingredients deeper into the skin. And on that note, I will do a quick comparison, which I'll probably do a dedicated video, but I'm sure you guys are going to have that question, to compare with the Air Pro, which I actually got a question this week. So I'm just gonna, mention just the main differences. The Airshot device is also from Medicube, is more like a microcurrent. This device by itself will help with, you know, texture and pore size, and it will also help push your ingredients deeper as if you're using a microneedle. And this one you only use once a week. This one you can use it daily. By itself, it will not, you know, do any, I mean, they said that it can, but I feel like this one depends a lot more from the skincare that you use, and this one you can use it daily. So that's like in a nutshell the main differences, but I may do a dedicated video because I know you guys have that question as well. So think of the Airshot as a microneedle, and think of this as something that will improve your current skincare to get even better results from the skincare that you have 480%. That's kind of crazy. And Medicube does have very good skincare, which I will mention today too, but this will work with any of your skincare. So I used it yesterday and I can't get over how shiny my skin is today. Like not oily, but just plump. And I feel like this really like infused a lot of plumpiness on my skin because it pushed it so deeper. So watch the short, it's kind of funny. So yeah, so if you want to use it with the NIRA Pro and you have the Medicube Booster Age, you can use them every single day together and they will be beautiful together. You use the NIRA followed by the followed by the Medicube Booster Age device to improve your results by including skincare that can help to extra hydrate or extra promote collagen. So you can use them together. First the NIRA on a clean skin, add your serum, use the Airshot, use the Booster Age, then add your cream, and then you use the Booster Age. I may do a video, when I do the dedicated video on this, I'll probably, you know, show more of a tutorial, but they're all over online, and I finally took the plunge and bought it because I have bought a lot of the tools that I talk about on my channel too. Some are sent on PR, but I also buy tools, which the next one I also purchase myself because I like to have a variety of things. I am sent things I purchase on my channel to kind of give you a variety, but just rest assured, it doesn't matter if I buy the tool or it's sent to me, I'm very honest. And I like to show you, you know, a lot of information on each tool, but I bought this and I really love it. I think this is really, really great to improve your skincare that you already have. So that's that one. Almost done, guys. I know it's been long. The next device is, which I'm going to do a little comparison to, is the Droplette. And again, don't need to run and buy it. I'm still going to do a dedicated video, but I've been testing on and off, and I have thoughts about it. I like it. But I do have other devices too that I'm going to talk about on this video that I think work as well. The difference, what I think, okay, sorry, let's go back. The Droplette is a device that really pushes ingredients that they have, their capsules, and they have amazing skincare, and that's what I love about it. They have amazing skincare, which I'll, you know, talk about today. I think if you have the Droplette, and have the collagen capsule, amazing with the NIRA to improve the collagen, fill up the fine lines, because the truth is, whenever I use this, for sure, I feel like my fine lines get so filled up because the Droplette does push the ingredients deeper into your skin, but on a micro, like the actual, you know, capsules have very, very small molecules. So, and this uses the, you know, physics, and it was actually developed even with, you know, finance from NASA. It's a very advanced device to push the ingredients deeper, and they have amazing serums and amazing things. The problem with the Droplette is that you have to buy their skincare, and that's the only thing that I find that, you know, is hard, because you have to like buy them and use sort of, they have membership. You can stop at any time, but that's one of the things that I find that I kind of, you know, sometimes I have the capsule, sometimes I don't have the capsule. So the way I use the Droplette, I'm not currently using right now, but the way I use the Droplette is almost like a deeper treatment, because it can be expensive to buy the capsules, you know, and that's my honest opinion. But I do love it. I feel like it's a genius technology. Do you need it? I feel like it's more of a splurge, to be honest, because you can get amazing results of other devices as well. But what I like is that I do find their skincare amazing and really, really super. The technology they put in the skincare, they have one for dark spots, they have one for wrinkles, they have one for the lips, that whenever I use it, I do find like my lips plump up. but it is more like a splurge, guys, and that's my honest opinion. I'll still do a dedicated video, which I know I'm overdue. I talk about all the time. I just bought this one. This is the newest of the droplets, and I have one was sent to me, and then I bought the first droplet, the first that ever came out, and then they sent one to me, and this is the newest one, and I purchased myself because I wanted to do a comparison for you guys. Again, I want to show you guys what do you need, what the devices can do for you, and honestly, I don't see that much difference between this one and the previous model. So definitely if you have the one before this one, you do not need the newer one. It is a little stronger, but I mean, as far as results, I haven't seen that much of a difference. So if you have either of the droplets, I don't think you need the newer one. That's my honest opinion. But I do like having it. But I honestly feel like it's more of a splurge. If you can afford it, you do see results. The skincare that they have is genius. It's really high technology. And when I used it, I definitely would feel my skin was plump the next day. And they also have settings for like wrinkles and acne. The acne setting is also amazing. Like when you have an acne, like it will kill the acne like overnight. You wake up with no acne. And you can use it with the app or without the app. So I like it. Do you need it? I feel like it's more of a splurge. You know, if you can afford it, and if you can afford buying the capsules or getting into a membership and you're gonna use it, then it's worth it. If you're not gonna use it, then I don't think it is a necessity. More like a splurge, but I like it. But I would do a full dedicated review eventually because I wanted to test it out a lot, and I've been testing different devices, and I don't want to interfere with my results. That's why I haven't been using consistently. But when I did use it, I did like it. So that is that. I do feel like if you have the droplet, which I know some of you do, comment below how you like it. If you have the droplet, definitely use it with the NIRA because it will improve your results a whole lot. Since the same idea than the Medicube Booster Age, it will push the ingredients deeper into your skin to improve the collagen, to improve the texture, to improve the brightening of the skin. Obviously, depending on the capsule that you have with the droplet, I would think the collagen capsule would be a perfect combination with the NIRA laser because it is improving the collagen even more. And whenever I use this capsule, I felt my fine lines plumped up right away. So I think if you have the droplet, definitely use the NIRA Pro. So you use the NIRA Pro first on a clean skin and then follow up with your droplet, then wait about 15 minutes and then continue with your regular skincare. I still feel like you still need to use your own skincare with this. Especially if you're older, I find that this would kind of work more like a serum, and then you follow up with like your face cream, you know. But I do feel like adding the droplet with the NIRA would definitely improve the NIRA results because the technology of the device has a lot of features, you know, on the ingredients of the capsules that are supposed to really give you, you know, your skin an extra boost that you would not get otherwise from other skincare. So definitely, you know, if you have it, use it because I do like it. I do like it, but I don't feel like it's not a necessity. You know, yeah, I do like it. So yeah, that's the droplet, and this is the newest one. The main difference is that the thing is a little skinnier, and it does sync better with the app too. I'll do a dedicated video on the droplets soon, guys. I promise. I know I'm overdoing that one, mostly because, you know, I test so many things. I want to make sure I take my time to give you all the correct information so you can get, you know, the best from my reviews, the most information that you can get. I can just say it's a nice device, go get it, but I want to make sure it's worth it for you. Right now, my feelings of the droplets, I love it, but I feel like it's a little bit of a splurge, not a necessity. But if you have in the budget, you definitely see results for sure. So now let me talk about a device that I got a long time ago. Long time ago, and that's why I struggle. I wanted to do maybe a comparison too at some point with the droplet. I got it so long ago that the actual one of the things that you would use on is a little oxidized, so this does go bad. I mean, it's been over 6 months or more that I have this, and I've been meaning to do this review for the longest time. I do use their serum as well. Okay, this is the Lemieux device, and it is almost like an oxygen facial in a way. Excuse me, guys. Whenever I do my lives, I always, so sorry. I need to drink a little water. 1 second. So sorry, guys. 1 minute. Hydrate. If you're watching, guys, make sure you give me a like. It really helps my channel. So on that break, if you guys are watching, make sure you like this video because it really helps YouTube, especially now that I haven't been posting as much since I was moving. YouTube really is killing my channel and not suggesting my channel. So make sure you like, it really helps my channel. I appreciate it. So yeah, so this one I bought a long time ago, and you can use it with your own skincare, but you definitely need to use, you know, either the glow activator, and I'll show a little demo really quick on this device. I've been meaning to talk about it for the longest time. I'm not currently using, but when I did use it, I love it. And what this one does is, let me show you here. You put their, you know, activator, which mine is a little old, so I'm just gonna put a little bit here. You put their activator here, okay? And then you can use either your serums. You do not need to use with their serum, which is amazing. I'll do a little demo really quick because I'm not sure when I'm going to be able to do the dedicated video on this. So this is a little, you know, dedicated video. If you have this device, guys, I don't have a discount code. I bought this myself, and I don't think they do affiliates. So it's a little expensive too, but I will talk about it why I think this is a great device. So you put a couple of drops of their serum or your own serum, and that's why I like about this device, because you do not need to use their serum. You can use your own, but you still should take benefit of using the activator, and I'll tell you why too right now. Anyway, you shake it, and then you spray it. You press this button here, and you spray it on your face like this. And it creates a very fine mist. And that mist also gets deeper into your skin. However, the Droplette is a different technology. I'm starting a little, you know, review here because I don't know when I'm gonna have time to do this. So I figure if you have them and you want to know the difference, I might as well do it right now. The Droplette does have a higher technology that will get the skincare deeper into your skin than with the Lemieux. However, what I like about the Lemieux is that it's really great for hydration. It does help to penetrate the ingredients deeper since it's gonna give you this fine mist, and it will be amazing to use with the NIRA, again, for the purpose of hydration that I mentioned before. You need to hydrate with the NIRA. So if you have the Lemieux, use it after your NIRA, either with the Lemieux serums, which is Lemieux is a brand that is more like esthetician, and since I'm studying to be an esthetician, I'm really into this brand as well, to even include on my practice once I, you know, get my certificate and all that. So Lemieux is more like a higher end esthetician type of brand. They have very amazing skincare. Some of them are really expensive too. Like this machine, I can't remember. I bought a long time ago. I did buy with a discount, like I think it was like Black Friday discount or something. I can't remember. I don't have a coupon code with them. Sorry about that, but it is great if you either have them or if you're looking into getting something like this. I definitely recommend, because it does hydrate your skin and you can use your own skincare. I would still recommend getting their activator just so you can have this texture here. See? So it can be a little more of the, you know, liquid texture, because when you use this device, you do not want to put anything thick because it will mess up their you know, the mist. See, it will mess up the mist. But sometimes I even put regular water on it, like mineral water, just to kind of get the mist, especially if I'm like doing microcurrents. Sometimes I just want to like a little bit. I don't want to get too, you know. So this device is something I use on and off. I haven't been using for a while, so much so that my activator kind of, I don't know if you guys can see, is kind of, I think it's already expired, to be honest, because I haven't bought the newer one, but I did enjoy it when I was using it for hydration. So this one is something you can use, or if you have it, which I know a lot of people do, for hydration. I think I have a friend, my friend, I haven't seen the video, but I saw her thumbnail. My friend Jen from Aloha Jan Beauty Blog. I'll put her video on the description box below. I think she has a full review of this one. And she's an esthetician, so she might have, I don't know, I haven't watched the video yet, but I'll put the video if you're interested on this device. I want to do a review, a dedicated review on it down the line. I don't know when I'll be able to. So watch her review if you're interested on it. But it's a really cool device, I think, if you have the NIRA, for the extra hydration, because I know I keep sounding like a broken record, but hydration is very important when you're using the laser. So I will find her video. I think I saw on the thumbnail. I haven't seen the video yet. I'm behind, like, life lately. I haven't even washed my hair in a long time. hence the braids. But you know, I'm moving. But she's a great YouTuber. I love her channel, and she did a review on this one, which I am overdue on doing as well, but I'll include her review if you want to check it out about this product. But it's really cool. If you already have it, use it with the NIRA, because I feel like you get that plumpiness and hydration that you need when you're using the NIRA. And then if you have the Droplette, the same idea. But the Droplette is a higher technology than this one as far as the depth of the ingredient. But the thing with the Droplette is that you have to buy their skincare, and the thing with the Lemieux is that you don't have to buy their skincare. I mean, you still may want to get the glow activator so you can mix your serums, but then you can do your own cocktails. It can be something fun, and it does plump your skin. I found that it really helped to hydrate the skin like right away. So I love it, and I also bought it because I already been planning on becoming an esthetician, and I've seen estheticians use that as well. That's another reason I purchased it, and I've seen online people using on Instagram. So I feel like it's something that, you know, you can combine with your tools for the hydration. But besides hydration, it doesn't do anything else besides hydration in pushing the ingredients deeper. Not as deep as the Droplette, just as a, you know, as a side note, but it's still pretty deep and still pretty glowy and nice. So definitely something to keep in mind if you have the NIRA. Now I'm going to talk briefly about some skincare. I'm almost done, guys. Oh my God, it's been so long, but I hope you've been using the times code below to jump around. And what I've been, I'm just going to talk about two products that I think is also a great combination with the NIRA laser, just skincare wise. I'm not using right now because this is it's called OneSkin. And this is the face one. And I actually have been using this on and off for a while when I'm in between devices, and I like it. But it is expensive. I do have an affiliate link with them, so I'll put that in the description box below. But I haven't done the review because I'm not using as consistent right now, because by itself, these will like revert aging. Is that crazy? And I have used, again, on and off for a while, to know that it does, like, it really, like, you feel like your skin looks, you know, I have it, the older version here, which is the one, this one is an older version of it, just so you guys can see the package. And now they have a newer package. Now they have a refill option, which is really cool. And this is actually done by Brazilians. So when I first purchased, it was actually supporting them because they're like amazing women scientists. So I would do a whole dedicated review on it as soon as I'm done with the NIRA laser, because I want to use their whole collection and review for you guys, because they have eye cream now, they have body cream, they even have a face wash, and this is just the face cream. I'm just going to mention on this video because if you are using the OneSkin, definitely use with the NIRA, because this is sort of like a next level type of skincare. It's a skincare that, contrary to a lot of other skincare that doesn't penetrate your skin, this really does, and it's scientifically proven to actually revert aging. Like, they have amazing research. It was created by scientists, not just, you know, cosmetics. They are PhDs on, you know, they actually work on Brazil with skin creation of skin tissue. Like, if you watch their podcast, which I have, they're super smart and amazing, and they created something that is really innovative, and this is a skincare that is kind of next level. And that's why I'm not using currently, because I know if I use it together, it may change the results for the NIRA Pro, because by itself, this is sort of like a facelift. But it is expensive, and that's why I've used on and off, because you know, they have you can get a discount when you subscribe to them. But I have paused my subscription on and off many times because honestly I couldn't afford it. But I will talk about it in the future in detail when I can use their whole collection. But I do have a coupon code with them, and I'll leave that on the description box below. If you're interested and want to check it out, definitely suggest to use it with the NIRA for the extra, you know, results. But by itself, it will give you results. It's that good of a, you know, skincare cream. And we're going to go into the chat really soon, guys. I'm almost done, I promise. Sorry, it's been taking a little long, but as you guys know, I want to be very detailed. Oh, I'm missing one more tool. I'm missing LED, which I'll talk about really quickly. So yeah, so the OneSkin, highly recommend to use with the NIRA if you have it, to get that next level results, because it's a type of skincare that will really get you there. Okay. I personally have been using the NIRA with a good, you know, hyaluronic acid serum. This one they just stopped making it. It's so funny. I bought it myself too. I think they rebranded. I would try the newer one. I really like this one because it is a very hydrating serum. I really like it. It's from Dr. Sharad. I don't have any discount code with them. It's expensive, but I did find that it does like really deeply hydrate the skin. And it's just a skincare. So this one, what I've been using with the NIRA, the way I do it is I use this one and I follow with my Medicube, which now I forgot to bring it here, my Medicube collagen face cream, which is just a cream to improve collagen, but it's just a face cream. And I love that one. And I find that it really has helped the hydration of my skin. As you guys can see, my skin does look hydrated now. I mean, I did use the Medicube yesterday, but in general, I find that my skin is doing really well with this combination. But you don't need to use this combination that I'm talking about. You can just use your regular serum. NIRA does have hyaluronic acid serum as well, but you don't have to get the hyaluronic acid serum. You can use your regular serums. Their serum is good as well, but you don't have to, you know, to get their serum. It's just a very good hyaluronic acid serum. But if you have a good serum you already use, the most important thing is to use a serum followed by a cream. And what I've been loving to use, which I mentioned before, and I just purchased some more of these, like my Medicube. I purchased a lot of this product myself, by the way, guys. I've been purchased for a long time and it's pretty affordable. I love this mask. If I could recommend one thing, even if you don't have it to get, is this one. Is the Super Cica Daily Quick Mask. This mask is unbelievable. It is so hydrating. So I try to do, this is actually a daily mask that is like 5 minutes. It helps with, you know, brightening, helps to recuperate your skin barrier. I think somebody asked me that question this week. I would definitely suggest this one. And it works with microcurrent. You can put, you know, microcurrent on top of it if you like. But it's super hydrating. I haven't been using daily. I use a couple of times a week to, you know, again, moisturize my skin. So this is a very affordable and super amazing mask that you can use, you know, with the NIRA. Highly recommend. It's like I bought so many of them I lost count. I just bought a replacement of this one, and this one is already full. I already bought a replacement. Medicube just had a sale, and I bought a bunch of stuff, which I bought some new things too, which I'll talk about in the future. But I do love their skincare. No joke, guys. So this definitely recommend. But if you don't want to use that mask, you don't have to use a regular sheet mask or a moisturizing mask. The important thing is combining extra skincare when you use the NIRA to get even better results. One last thing, and then I'm going to go into the chat. One last thing, guys. The last thing I'm going to talk about is... Wait. Uh-oh. I got stuck. There we go. Oops, sorry. Oh my goodness. Hope you guys didn't have any wardrobe malfunction. Can't even speak today. Yeah, because when I do my YouTube videos, I joke that I use my YouTube uniform because I'm usually hot in my studio. So this is a dress, not, you know, it's a dress, but it's kind of short because it gets hot here in the lights. So I don't know. I'll look that on after. Hope I didn't flash you guys with this tiny dress. Anyways, this is something that also I suggest you can combine with your NIRA Pro Laser. Doesn't have to be this specifically mask. This is the Aduro LED Face Mask, which is one of my favorites. I talk about all the time because it has 11 settings. And I think for the price is the most complete mask in the market for home use, for sure. And I'll leave the Aduro review in the description box below. Highly, highly recommend. I've been recommending this mask for years now, and I still do. I think I like my other masks as well that I have talked on my channel, but I feel like this one has the most for your buck, basically. But you don't have to use this mask. It can be any of your LED masks you already have. But what I wanted to mention is if you want to combine LED masks with the NIRA laser, I would definitely do it before the NIRA laser or after. You can do both, to be honest. But before, it would help to get your skin prepped up to, you know, improve the collagen even more. And if you do after the NIRA laser, it will help your skin, you know, especially, I don't get redness with the NIRA laser, but if you get any redness with the NIRA laser, using the LED mask after will help with the redness as well. So you can use either before and after. But the most important thing, guys, if you are using the NIRA laser with LED lights, hydrate, hydrate, hydrate even extra, because it can be a little dry in combination, and that's why I want to mention on this video. It is a great combination. It will help to improve your collagen, especially if you have a light that has different colors. You can use the green light to actually improve, you know, the the dark spots, you know, which the NIRA also helps the dark spots, so it will improve your results. But if you are combining LED lights with the NIRA, maybe go, if you were using LED lights every day, maybe try bringing it down to 3 times a week, because the NIRA can be very drying to your skin, and LED lights can also be drying to your skin. So combining the laser with LED lights, it's a great combination, but it can be extra drying. So I would suggest, if you're using 5 times a week, cut it down to 3 times a week, and make sure you moisturize. So that is definitely very important, and I almost forgot to talk about it because it's a long video today, guys. I know I talk about a lot of stuff, but I have been answering these questions for a while now on the comments, so now I can just, so, you know, give you a link for this video, so you know, so that way you can specifically device that you have, I can guide you, because sometimes talking about it is so much better. That way I can explain, I can demonstrate. But I love answering all your questions, and I'm a little behind on my answering questions right now, but bear with me. I like to take my time to give you great information when I answer your questions. So if you have any questions, please make sure to comment below. I may take a little bit, but I get to them. And the purpose of this video was to help you out. In case you have these devices, now you know how to use them for better results. But again, you do not need to get this. By using the NIRA Pro or even those devices, if you use consistently, you should get results. So that is my philosophy. Pay attention to your skin, and, you know, also pay attention to your skin as well when you're using devices. But it does work, guys. I'm loving this right now, and I will have a 60-day update. But so far, even after the 30 days, I'm noticing more results on some of my dark spots. And somebody commented that I look more rested. I do feel like it's the only thing I'm using my under eye right now, and I definitely feel like my dark circles are looking a lot more. I don't have any makeup on right now, and I do feel like it has helped too with my dark circles, which, you know, right now that's all I'm using on my under eye. Somebody asked me that question the other day, what about you be using on my under eye? Honestly, just this, and, you know, a serum, a moisturizer, and a mask a couple times a week. So that's what I've been doing, and that's all I'm doing with the NIRA Pro. I'll continue doing this routine, show you an update for 60 days, so that way you guys can follow my progress. And, you know, I'm always here for you guys if you have, guys, any questions. And don't forget that if you're interested on the NIRA Pro, they are having the anniversary sale right now, so it's a good time to get. It's 20% off the NIRA Pro if you use my code, and 20% off everything on their site. So it is worth it, because on the anniversary sale, they usually give more discount than they do on their regular yearly sales. But they do have, you know, Black Friday as well. If you want to wait it out, it's up to you. But they are having the sale right now. But if you're watching this video and the sale is done, you can always use my coupon code and my discount code, as well as my affiliate links all throughout the year, to always save on the latest sale. It always stacks up too sometimes. So make sure to check the links on the description box below. Thank you so much for watching. I love you all so much. I hope you're healthy and safe, and I'll see you next time. Bye. Now I'm gonna go really quickly into the chat, because I did go overboard today. But I want to go into the chat really quick, and I will have to go pick up my son. The good thing about my new office, guys, is that it's right by his school. So that is cool. So I don't have to drive too far. And so let me go into the chat right now. Hi, Denise. How are you? Thank you so much. I am so excited, guys. I may do, she said, good on you, Darcy. Excited for you. Studio looks great. Thank you so much, Denise. I appreciate it. I'm excited about the studio. I want to maybe do a little, I can't do it right now because it's so messy right now. There's like boxes everywhere. But once I get it all set up, maybe I'll do a studio tour. If you want a studio tour, give me a thumbs up or comment below, and I'll show you the studio, because part of my studio is my, you know, my shooting room, and then the other part I will have my mom actually does acupuncture and massage, and she loves, like, you know, all kinds of things like natural remedies. So when she was living with me, she came from Brazil and she was here for a while. She was going to do acupuncture, so I bought her a massage table, and I still have it because she's planning to come back at some point, but she's in Brazil now. So I'm using her massage table, so that way, and I've been treating some of my friends actually right now. They come over and I use the tools on them. I love taking care of people. I love making people happy, and some of my friends are having amazing results with some of the tools I talk about it today. And some of them buy the tools, and a lot of them are coming, and I just treat them, you know, treat their skin, because I love doing this. And that's why I decided to go to school, because you know, I feel like, you know, even though I'm 46, I think it's never late to start over and embark on a new adventure. And it's something I'm already passionate. And I feel like it's going to help you guys out too. Being in school, I can learn even more things to share with you guys on my videos, because I do a lot of research when I do my videos. And I think some of you already thought I was an esthetician. I'm not, but I'm excited to start probably in the fall. I'm trying to gather the money to do it right now, apply for grants and financial aid and all that. And it's gonna take me a while, guys. It's gonna take me a while because I'm gonna be super part-time since I have a son. I'm gonna be focusing a lot on my YouTube and studying. So I'm excited about this new phase of my life, and I'm so excited to share with you guys as well. So thank you, Denise. Thanks for being here. And hi, Nancy. Good morning to you. Good to see you here. Nancy actually won the Aduro face mask from my giveaway, and just as a wink wink, guys, I'm gonna have a giveaway, a very special one in October. I'm gonna try to do more giveaways on my channel as well, so keep an eye on that. But I have a very special one in October. I'm trying to contact brands and try to do more giveaways for you guys, because I love giving back to you. I really appreciate all of you, and I know a lot of these tools are expensive. And by the way, not a lot of people enter my giveaways, so if whenever I have a giveaway, enter, because you have a huge chance of winning. For sure, not a lot of people enter. I want to do more of them, but so keep an eye on October. Something really special is coming for a giveaway, and I'll try to do something in between as well. But I'll keep you guys posted. So good to see you, Nancy. Congratulations again. Hi, Chris. Chris Makeup. Hello, Darcy. I really love your videos. I just bought the NIRA Pro and the Medicube EMS. Can't wait to receive them. Awesome. They actually go really well together, Chris. I don't know. Oh, I think you were here from the beginning, but if you weren't, make sure to check the EMS shot NIRA combination. I think it's an amazing combination for the jawline, because I feel like my jaw is not as sharp as it was when I was using them together. So one thing, Chris, since you are here, I mean, I hope you're here, we can have more questions. I want to just mention to you, for sure, when you use the EMS shot, there's two ways you can use it. It's very strong, so make sure you start on level one of them, once you received it, and start on level 1. And I personally just like the EMS shot mostly for my lower face. I don't like so much for the eye area. You can use there, but I find that microcurrent works better here. You can use on the eye area as well, but you feel a lot stronger. So I like this for the jaw. So make sure you check out my EMS video. I have a full tutorial on it and on the cheek lifting. And if it becomes too strong, like in the beginning, you will feel it. But I find that actually, as time progresses, I got used to the feel of it, and I actually look forward to it, because this one feels different than the Lumo. I think it's a different type of EMS technology, because this one almost feels like a massage, Chris. Like when you're doing, it's gonna pulsate, like boop, like you feel like your skin is not just twitching, it's pulsating like a deep massage. So this one, oh, by the way, you can also use this one for neck pain. It has a body setting, so make sure, Chris, if when you get the EMS shot, you can use the body setting, which I should be using on my arm. You can use it on your arm. You know, I need to get more with my body, you know, care, but I haven't had time. Definitely want to do more body series for you guys, because this is a tool you can actually use on your body for this flabbiness here. And it's amazing for when you have a neck pain. You can use the body setting. It has a body setting of the lighting, you can see there's a body setting on the video. Chris, take a look on the video for the EMS shot, and you can see the body setting. And I love it when I have like neck pain, because I get a lot of tension here. Amazing. So for firming as well as relaxing. And on the face, it really carve it up. I think it's because of these rolls here. See how they really hug the skin even without being on? I think they make it like a more of a lymphatic drainage and really carve the jawline. And my double chin too, like I didn't even use my, it doesn't remove fat, but it definitely really helped my double chin. Like if you watch the video, I always have a double chin even when I'm skinny, guys. But when I'm fat, it's worse, as you can see on the, which I'll put the ultrasonic fat cavitation video. You guys are gonna see a double chin on that one, like, and I got rid of it in 8 days. So that video is crazy but true. But you don't need to do it that often. Anyway, watch that other video if you have a double chin. But this one helps with the double chin, but not for fat, but for firming. And sometimes your double chin cannot be fat. Sometimes it's just loose skin that looks like double chin. So if you have a double chin, try this device for sure, and then you may not even need to do the fat cavitation because it does help. So last tip for you, Chris, and then I have to go because it's already 2 o'clock and my husband's already calling, asking if I'm going to pick up my son at school. So I'm very close, but I got to go right now. Definitely use with a sheet mask in the beginning, Chris, too. If you feel like the current is just too strong, even on level 1, use it with a sheet mask and it will be a lot less strong, but you still get results. So that is the last tip I want to give for you, Chris. Excited for you. Always reach out if you have any questions so I can help you. But they're amazing together for the extra definition of the jawline, and the NIRA will help everything else as well. And you can use the NIRA on the eye area for that. So keep me posted, Chris. Thank you so much for being here. I'm gonna go, guys, now. I really have to leave. My husband already calling and I gotta go. Thank you so much for watching. I love you all so much. I hope you're healthy and safe, and I'll see you next time. Bye.